Hallöchen, Hallöchen. Ja, wir sind wieder auf dem Weg nach uns. Geht weiter nach oben. Gibt es hier vielleicht noch irgendwas? Nö, schade. Und wir gehen hoch. Oder wir gehen weiter rein, sagen wir mal so. Was haben wir denn hier Schönes? Ich gucke erstmal lieber so. Oh, scheint ja sehr, sehr groß zu sein hier. Ja, dann speichern wir mal lieber. Alles klar. So. Okay. Okay. Dann gehen wir rein. Und sehen, was hier kommt. Und gibt es noch Nebendinger hier? Ist hier was Schönes? Kommen wir gar nicht weiter. Da drüben ist noch was. Ich gehe jetzt außen rum. Nicht, dass der... Ich wollte gerade sagen, komme ich jetzt hier nicht rein, oder was? Hier. Okay, noch ein bisschen mehr Kraft. Alles klar. Dann gehen wir weiter. Alle Pflanzen. Okay, dann öffnen wir mal.
This place. We've seen this in one of Naori's memories. Of course. After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the Renaissance was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renaissance isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving. Come on.
Naori?
What is this? Is it the work of Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome.
Is this another memory? No, it's different this time. It's like she's speaking directly to us.
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of a ceremony. The purpose of which we were never even told. As sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth, and give shape to the strength inside of him.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening...
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion. When I realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done. With the destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet. That, at least, would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first. With the Sovereign and Maiden's combined power, perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost, and Alphen the Sovereign was in a starship bound for Dana. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new Sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse on to my descendants as well. Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
Was hätte sie denn tun können? Nix.
Naori. That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Danan voice speaking through her?
What?
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the Maiden's outfit?
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
These outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside XOne, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It makes sense. After all, Master Cores and Spirit Vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renis Alma, and we'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. XOne.
It's possible? You really think so?
I do. We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed once. Even if our goal is different this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again. We should take care not to be too optimistic.
You're right. It's the barest sliver of a chance. But if there's even the slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but I just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still. No, it isn't. You found hope to believe in. It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Rinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, It's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Rennis Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Xion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renan lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Xion. You included. Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop. Thank you, Naori. So Naori sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage and saved my life. But then, that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Xion. It's my fault that you're cursed.
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memories
Is the reason for your curse.
the thorns.
It all leads back to them. But once they're gone, we can finally put an end to all this.
When my thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No, the truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends, holding hands with Rinwell, or giving Law a deserved smack, embracing everyone. All the normal things that people do together. I always wished I could experience them for myself, and finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end, and...
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead, and it's for my sake, so I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as it takes. Until our future is finally in our hands.
Okay, dann ist wieder was erhöht. Aber wir können eh nichts machen. Oh. Neues Schwert. Oh. Dann gucken wir direkt mal. Oh, sieht sehr nice aus. Machen wir hier an. Ist auch noch eine neue Waffe gekriegt? Nö. Oder nicht. Nur ein neues Kleidchen. Alles klar. Wo ist das Schwert? Ja, doch, das neue Schwert. Wie ist das jetzt nochmal? Hier. So. Okay, alles klar. Wir haben ein neues Schwert. Was kann das jetzt hier noch? Okay, nichts weiter. So, wo müssen wir hin? Zum Fragezeichen, Mühe machen. So, nee, da runter. So, gibt's hier was Schönes? Nein, ne? Schade. Und gibt auch wieder nichts. Okay, alles klar. Hier auch nicht.
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
Okay, es gibt wieder einen Endgegner hier. Sollten wir uns hier nicht voller Kraft aufladen. Dann werden wir auch wieder hier speichern, so dass wir zurückkommen. Okay, los geht's.
Volron! He really was still alive.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible? What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
Okay, die rote Frau. Ach, gleich hat die viel Leben.
If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting just here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of
Okay.
hand.
Eagle Shot! That'll bring you down.
Nothing gets by me!
Take this!
Illuminate
Portal
the
Knight! No escape!
Here's the
No
eagle!
escape!
Like illuminate the trash!
Glaubt nicht, dass wir den schaffen werden.
Carve through
Here
all.
I come!
Die Leben, die ihr habt.
Take this.
Here's the eagle!
You're finished!
All fitting you
Flame
here
inside
now.
is yours!
Chinese
Be let free!
supernova!
You picked the wrong
Change in
fight!
the wind! Air
Destruction!
Illuminate the storm! Holy quiver! Holy land!
Destruction! No escape! Destruction!
Burning quiver blood! Hear my call!
Destruction!
Alter Schwede.
I can do this. Take this! You're finished!
Dragon Shell!
Strike!
Here comes
It's
the
over!
wind!
First strike! You're
Now,
mine! I'm not done!
Holy Satan!
Watch it! Take this!
Radiant storm! Swallow water! Hear my call! Puddle!
Radiant rim! No escape!
I can carve through armor.
Arch sealed! Where are you going?
Whirlwind snap! Burn in hell! Storm!
I'll heal you all! Not in your dreams!
You're mine! Strike!
Air blast! Healing circle!
Can't get out of this.
I'll fix you up! Just what I needed!
I'm not done!
Wind astral energy!
I really love
Illuminate the
this.
dark! Come forth! Holy river!
Eagle assault.
Holy land! Healing circle!
That's what's this.
Gravitas field! Thanks!
Oh, wei.
Annihilation here!
Alter Schwede.
Burning strike! Dragon shell! Here, let me help! Raging storm! Where I came from!
Destruction! Rip and tear! Strike!
Eagle assault! I'll heal you all! Wow!
Here I come!
Healing circle!
Okay, alles klar. Aua.
Raging storm!
Not today!
Spread! Healing circle! Fury!
Now you see what I can do.
It's over!
Glacial spear! Long smoke! Here, let me help!
You're mine!
Roll now.
Not on my watch!
Eagle die! Take this! This one's all mine!
Far enough! Lightning here, let me help! This one's mine!
Okay, stehen wir alle auf einer Reihe hier.
What's this?
Ignite! Rip and tear! Here I
I
come!
never miss!
Eagle assault! You're
Raging
finished!
cascade!
Na komm, schaut mal den hier noch.
Help field! First aid! Balance
Take
floor!
I'm not done! You're finished!
Help field!
Take this!
Lightning condensed!
Strike!
Mega
You're
red!
finished!
Blaze!
Here I come!
I'll heal you all!
I can do this
It's
all
over!
day. That's
Light astral energy! Glacial spear!
Swallow dance!
Hier bleiben. Wir müssen euch zerstören.
Lightning orb!
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Ow.
Raging raging! I'll heal you all!
Strike!
Arch
You're
sealed!
finished!
Hurricane! Healing circle!
Ich hoffe jetzt nicht, dass es noch mehrere Phasen geben wird hier. Oha.
And here!
Don't leave me!
Au.
Freeze laser!
Okay, kann mich einer heilen? Ist okay?
I'll tear you apart.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Danke.
Not done
I'll
yet!
heal you all!
Und wir kümmern uns erstmal, dass ihr neues Klee kriegst hier. Ja, B.
Healing circle! I never miss! Need to pull myself together. Gemini Alpha!
I'm on
Here,
no
let me help.
further! I'm not
Lightning
done!
orb!
This one's all mine!
Raging cascade!
Now I'm real mad.
Ignite!
Dragon shield!
Here I come!
More for the samurai!
Yeah.
Shield!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Here I come!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Das wird auch noch nicht reichen.
Armor won't save you.
Arch shield!
Not
Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
Lightning condensed!
Ah, jetzt wieder voll aufgeladen hier.
Illuminate the water!
Oh, ich wollte gerade weg.
You'll pay for that!
Freeze laser! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Okay.
Strike! You're mine!
Hurricane!
Destruction! I'm not done!
First aid!
Eagle assault.
Destruction!
I'm on a roll.
Gut, dass ich Magie aufgeladen habe.
Destruction!
Take this.
Jetzt hätten wir ein Problem.
Ignite!
First aid!
Eat this. Come and get it. Strike. Can't get out of this.
Storm! Mega ray! Unleash!
Talon hurricane.
It's over!
That'll bring you down!
Eagle dive.
Here I come!
Heal force! Here's a healing Denied! Holy glimmer!
I'm not done!
Blaze of fear! Pierce evil!
Big blast! Destruction!
Okay, wir haben bis aus Glück. Schaffen es trotzdem. Oder es 3 Leute sind.
Here's a hero!
3 Frauen.
Water! Hear my call!
Das ist schon ziemlich stark. Okay, jetzt sollten wir weg.
You all right?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Now or never. Please now. I'll cover you. More for the
Ja, komm schon, wir haben die fast geschafft hier.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Illuminate the dark!
In a bind?
You're finished!
Far enough!
No way! No escape!
Komm, nur noch 10.000. Schaffen wir. Dauer. Konntest du nicht den Finish geben hier? Yes.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Wir haben es geschafft. Sehr gut.
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Do you think it's really over?
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve!
What?
It's self-destructed?
Alphen!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
Who said you could touch that?
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much. So you know this place? Naturally. It was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart. Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me? You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Boron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a
slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volron?
So he posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
A red woman.
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Serenus Alma!
It's too late. We can't stay here.
We need to go. Outfit!
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volron... have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers and Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renis Alma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renis Alma in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Volron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
Okay, dann würde ich sagen, dann ist die Folge hier wieder vorbei. Und wenn es euch gefallen hat, gerne ein Däumchen da lassen. Und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Bis dann. Ciao.